Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man. And we know it's the off season. We know it's not much football going on. Outside of the teams having their OTA practices these past couple of weeks. But, now they're on their break. This is the part of the off season where we're kind of afraid because it's like, hopefully these players don't get in trouble, especially the young guys, coming into the league and stuff like that, going out there and, doing who knows what before training camp starts. They don't meet back until July 20th when they meet up to get on the plane to go to Oxnard, California. Now, I would love to go to Oxnard, California because it's always around the time of my birthday because my birthday is August 3rd. And like normally when they start their practice week, that's the first week that, they start the practice. But I just, hopefully maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. But, I guess you could say we're post-pandemic kind of like. So, a lot of people are still trying to recoup some of their losses from the pandemic. I know I am. Just trying to get back to some type of normalcy and things of that nature. So it's just, everybody has their things that they're working through, y'all. But y'all know my situation, y'all know. We're transparent over here. We don't front for nobody. But I'll tell you this. I'm excited about what I've seen from the draft picks that we have this year so far. I know it's just been practices and things of that nature, but I just want to talk a little bit about some of the concerns I'm having and what the Cowboys are going to do to fill the voids that we lost, because we did lose some players, right? So you look at primarily that offensive line. You lose Lyle Collins, you lose Connor Williams. Connor Williams gets a contract with the Miami Dolphins. And the Miami Dolphins seem like they want to put him at the center position. I'm just like, I don't think y'all know what to do with players down there, but whatever. It's the Miami Dolphins. That's what they want to do. It's almost like they were like, hey, I know you just got here, and I know you've been playing guard with the Cowboys all that time. Would you like to snap the ball? I don't know if you guys understand this, but like, you can't just, if you ain't never really played center, it's hard to just go from playing left guard or either guard position and just, all right, snap the ball. And then it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not going to get into the mechanics of that, but just understand that it's a totally different situation down there in that center position. But I'll tell you this. I like what we have with Tyler Biadasz. He did fairly well last year. Connor Williams wasn't really, I feel like Connor Williams was holding him back last year, with all his penalties and things of that nature that he was doing. But, he's no longer here, so that's not the issue. So, who's going to take over those spots, right? So we drafted Tyler Smith. You got now 2 T. Smiths on the team. We know that Tyron Smith is probably going to miss a couple of games this year because he normally does at this late stage in his career. Jared Jones had some very favorable things to say about Tyler Smith. That he's very smart. He's smart. He's mature. He's out there. He wants to work, and he's strong arming people. I feel like losing Lyle Collins. Lyle Collins was like your sergeant at arms for the. He was your bruiser. He was your punisher. He was the protector of the O-line. So whenever, defensive linemen from other teams tried to fight, offensive linemen, he was always there like, hold on, Slim, back up. You know what I'm saying? This my squad right here. I do miss Lyle for that though. But Lyle just made some stupid decisions. That's why Lyle's not here. It's not about Lyle's ability to play football, because we know that Lyle's he's a good offensive lineman, but it was the decisions that he made constantly that rubbed the Joneses the wrong way. And once you rub the Joneses the wrong way, they don't want you no more. It doesn't even matter how good you are. They just they'll leave you. Whatever, I don't, and we'll talk about Amari Cooper too, but I don't know what he did, but they didn't like him either. So it's just like when you fall out of favor to this front office, they drop you like a bad habit. That's one thing I do know about this Cowboys staff. They don't care. It's cutthroat out here. But I will say that I like what I see so far with Tyler Smith. Let's see, how he does in training camp when they get these full pads on, when they start hitting and stuff. We know that Terrence Steele is going to play that right tackle position. Matt let's go. Him and Josh Ball, which is the 4th round draft pick from 2 years ago. Both of those guys are, I guess, contending to be the swing tackles. But if Tyler Smith and Connor McGovern, if Tyler Smith and Connor McGovern can battle for that for those spots, then we'll see what happens, because maybe McGovern can, whenever I guess Tyron's not playing, they can just slide him into the guard. They can kick Tyler Smith out to the left tackle position. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna play Tyler Smith at both. They're gonna have to give him snaps at both left tackle and left guard, because he's probably gonna have to play sometimes both positions this season. Because that Tyron Smith is more than likely gonna miss a couple of games, because he's just due to do that. Now, if he could play all of the games, then that'd be awesome, but we don't know that right now. And we're not going to sit here and be naive and just say that he's going to, because that's not realistic at this point. But like I said, if Tyler Smith and Connor McGovern can both solidify those positions, I think we'll be good on that part of the offensive line. Now, do I think that we should go out there and get a veteran? Yes, I'm all for that. But do the Cowboys think that we need a veteran? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they're going to go through training camp. They're going to see what these young guys can do, because Cowboys are always trying to keep the young guys moving. They don't want any progress stoppers. I get that. But, you got to protect Dak, and you got to win games too. That's important. So, with that being said, I guess we'll see what happens in training camp, and then they'll go from there. Now, moving on to my other concern, the wide receiver position. Do I think that we need a veteran to come in here? Damn straight. Like, come on, go get T.Y. Hilton. Y'all been talking about him for a minute. There's mutual interest. The Cowboys like him. He wants to be here. Go get him. He even said, if the Cowboys want me, they'll come get me. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, we out here talking about, veteran presence. Bring him. You got rid of Amari Cooper. Okay. Amari Cooper is a really good wide receiver. He was our number one. Not saying that I don't think that CeeDee Lamb is ready for that number one position, but CeeDee Lamb has never been the main guy that gets all the attention. Remember, CeeDee Lamb did have some drops last year. CeeDee Lamb has never been that one guy that teams had to account for, because, again, he wasn't getting double covered when Amari Cooper was here. Amari Cooper was the one getting double covered, and Amari Cooper was still catching the ball. Can CeeDee Lamb do that? I believe that over time he can, but I don't think that he can do that consistently. I think there's probably going to be some cornerbacks that would shut him down. So if we had to go into a game right now where it's just him, Jalen Tolbert, James Washington, Simi Fehoko, and whoever else that's out there, one of these undrafted guys, we're going to be in trouble. Because if they shut down CeeDee Lamb, I don't think Simi and James Washington and Tolbert can put up right now. Tolbert's a rookie. We don't know what he can do. I'm not saying he can't. I like Tolbert's game. I've watched a lot of his tape from college. But again, this is the NFL. It's a different ball game. These DBs are smarter in the NFL. They know how to cover. So, and they will pick that ball off. If you're not playing, if you're not focused, they will pick that ball off, and you don't need that. So, I just think that we need a veteran to come in here just for a safety blanket, just for depth purposes, because we don't know when Michael Gallup's going to be 100%. We have some other guys with some ailments. I know James Washington had a little thing going on, but I know he's going to be 100%. And even Jalen Tolbert too, but they're going to be 100% by the time the season starts. But you still need that other person. You need Gallup out there. If Gallup was starting week 1, I would probably feel a little better about it. But since he's not, they need to get a wide receiver guy in here. Now, what do I think the Joneses are thinking in this situation? It's the same thing with the offensive line. They like what they see with these young guys, and they're just trying to see what they're going to do in training camp. Because, hell, it might be an underdrafted guy that steps up. You might find another Cole Beasley within one of these undrafted guys. You might find another Miles Austin within these undrafted guys. Who knows? TJ Vasher is 6'6", but he's skinny as hell. He's got to put... So, for TJ Vasher, for me to be a starter in this league ever... No matter what team it is, whether it's the Cowboys or any other team in this league, he's going to have to bulk up a little bit because he's too small. Yes, he can high point the ball, but some of these DBs are thicker than him, and they're going to hit him, and they're going to hit his ass hard, and he's going to knock that ball out his hand. So I just think that TJ Vasher would be all right if he just bulks up just a little bit. Just get 5 to 10 pounds of muscle on him, and he'd be good. He might be a little slower, but I don't care. 6'6", you're still a red zone threat. At that point, you will be a Dez Bryant type of individual. That's what we need. We need a guy that's going to go in that end zone and high point the ball. Semi Fehoko, we have not seen anything from him yet, so we really don't know. So it's almost a wait and see thing. That's why I can't wait for training camp so I can see what these guys are doing out there. And if the Cowboys feel like they need a guy, they'll probably go out and get him. But just go get T.Y. Hilton. That's who I want anyway. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment box about those two areas of concerns. And if you have any other concerns on the team as far as position that you think that we need help at too, let me know in the chat box, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer and closer to training camp and closer to the beginning of the season. I'm about to start doing some more videos. I'm going to be doing spotlights on some of these undrafted guys and just put the spotlight on them and talk about them, because a lot of people don't know much about these guys. So I'm going to put the spotlight on them and do a video on them and see what you guys think about these guys that could potentially make the team. Because, again, we have a couple of weeks until training camp. Let's get it done. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Y'all have a great day. Peace.